Hello, folks. Good day to all of you, and welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. This is number 386. We're coming to you live and direct on Tuesday, November 21st. That is correct. A lot happening in the space, a lot happening here behind the scenes on the ARK. Team is fully engaged on every front. Quite an amazing time here for us. Very excited with all the creativity, all of the work that's getting done, the quality of the results. We had a fantastic demo that was shared with us last Thursday. So those are always fun days when we get to really take a look and see what the developers are bringing to the table. So we always really enjoy that part of the process here. We're also working on the rebranding of the ARK, understanding that our future is very clear and it lays the groundwork for massive potential and growth in the security sector, in the encryption, offering our services to the world, regardless if you're behind the huge mega firewall over in China or in some countries where we understand that all traffic is not only being monitored and collected, but also being used against the citizens of those jurisdictions. Speaking of trouble in paradise, today's some news came out. We were just talking about this the other day in the Q&A session that we always do for the podcast about Binance, about CZ. I mean, we're perfect timing is what's happening here as more daggers are being thrown. There are criminal charges that are being levied by the U.S. government against Binance for conspiracy, conducting unlicensed money transmitter businesses, that's what's FinCEN, and violating International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Sheesh. Tough times. I mean, we've seen the withdrawal from many jurisdictions in Europe, South America. So we do foresee this isn't stopping. There is definitely a hunt that's happening. We've also looked yesterday at what the DOJ and Tether have done. They've collaborated for what we understand to be the first time, freezing $250 million worth of USDT. Seems like a complex case. We know USDC has done it before. We have not seen that Tether has done that. What is that going to mean? How is that going to transcend? And what message does that convey? As we're looking for sovereignty, we're looking for freedom, we're looking to be in control of our assets, whether they're on a hardware wallet, a cold wallet, a hot wallet. At the same time, we do understand that there's bad actors out there that are not doing great things. I mean, we know the last 15 days, one of the largest banking institutions in China and also does a lot of repo business in the United States, they were attacked with ransomware. They had to pay the ransom. Heinous debacle that ensued. And generally, those are paid with crypto. So it's a complex argument. At the same time, we do believe that freedom, privacy is at the forefront. And I don't know if you guys can see, we have a new background for today. Got the person at the cafe with the bagel and their macchiato. Looks like a young lady, but we can't tell. I mean, she's shielded, right? Her face isn't showing. And her computer's got this halo, this protection all around. It's kind of a cool image. Brett, you like that image? I don't know if you're able to see it if you're riding around.
Oh yeah, it's cool. I can see it.
Yeah. We're going to try different things and ideas as we're going to be upgrading the broadcasting studio in the next 2-3 weeks. We're going to be seeing some new things, and I think the branding and the imagery needs to really fit our products and what we're bringing to the table. With that, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir, for the updates, everything that's going on behind the scenes. And I hope you're having a great day, my friend. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's beautiful here. Nice weather. I feel bad for Mistletoe. Got sick again, man. That's so bad. Hopefully he recovers. If you're listening to this, Mistletoe, we miss you and we need you back ASAP, healthy and happy. So looking forward to you returning to the desk here. Yeah, it's been a great 24 hours. We had a great meeting this morning with the development team, and they're finishing up the front-end integration for the email. And we just had a few questions regarding folders and some design tweaks regarding that and how everything is going to look on the front end. But otherwise, everything looks great. And we're starting with the back-end work on the password management system. So that's in full swing. We're also working to flesh out the development of the privacy policy based on, the minimal data that we need to collect just based on the device, some very small things that just to make the application even function on a device like a mobile phone, for example, you have to know the platform, like is it iOS, is it Android, those kind of basic things. But we are going to be very light on the data that we can see and that we need just to even make the application run. But otherwise, we're documenting all of the flow for the user and what data we will collect and when. And then that'll all be disclosed in our privacy policy, but it won't be any personal information or anything like that that gets, available for ads or for sale or for anything like that, like you'd see on a big tech platform. So just the minimal data, and we're working through, how the privacy policy will read and what our policies are for collecting that data, what we use it for, and then that it never leaves our hands and it never leaves the application side. So there's some of the last little touches that we're putting on that. Otherwise, I've been working to try to get the white paper for the new legacy NFT finished up. Alex has got the contract testing completed now. A lot of the front end design work is done, and he's been just testing the user flows and the interaction with the front end. Everything looks great so far. So we're on track for launching that very quickly. And I will probably get the white paper updated and out before we make the DApp live. That way everybody can have their strategy in place for topping up or whatever else on the LSA prior to the DApp going live. So we said that we'd give you a few days to top up and everything, but I think people are waiting to see, how the yield boost tiers and all of the new inner workings of the legacy NFT, how that's all calculated, will look in kind of its final form. We've shared a little bit about how it's going to work in principle, but we have all of the numbers, and I think that'll give people a lot of clarity once they see the document and they can look through the white paper and say, okay, this makes sense. This is my strategy, and I'm going to upgrade from here to here, whatever it might be, using BUSD for now. And, based on the Binance news, it couldn't have come sooner. We are migrating everything over to Polygon initially. From there, we'll make a decision as we go forward. Our target was ZK EVM, obviously, but there's not enough liquidity there. So Polygon's a great place to be. One of the top chosen ones for sure. And we're seeing, obviously other big NFT projects launch on there. We've mentioned a lot of brands that are moving over to that, including Disney and Adidas and a lot of others that are going to have their promotional NFTs and an NFT component riding on Polygon. So not a bad place to be for our NFT as well. And there's obviously a lot of liquidity. I think there was, you mentioned, Atlas, $1 billion in USDT there. So plenty of depth and reliability in that blockchain at this point. So moving away from Binance and just, kind of the uncertainty that we're seeing now is a great move. Other than that, I think that's about it. The privacy team, we've got another meeting on Thursday this week. So we're just kind of grinding away every day, getting more and more done, and we're seeing more and more results. So I'll keep everybody updated, and looking forward to another, 3-4 days with the development team, just plugging away, getting the privacy suite finished. And yep, and then we'll have some more announcements, obviously, tomorrow about the DApp and the white paper. I'm hoping to have that released within the next 48 hours. Just waiting on some graphics for the tables that display the yield boost and all the legacy NFT tiers and how the tiering system will work and the boost calculation and all that stuff. So we have a designer working on that. And then once I get that, I can pretty much plug in all of the new content to the white paper, and we'll have that wrapped up, and then I'll make it public and share it across our Telegram and Discord groups through the announcement channel. Yep. And then everybody can take a look and build your strategy and top up if you choose to do so using BUSD through the LSA, and then ask any questions, and we'll be here to answer them. So it's about it on my side. Anything else, Atlas, you want to discuss?
Folks are definitely stepping in. We're seeing them load up on their BUSD over in the LSA before the new contracts come in. So definitely great to see the folks interacting. We haven't even released all of the boost information. I know there's no leaks, but I think these folks have grown accustomed to seeing what we do here and how we do it, and understand that fairness and incentivizing and rewarding our investors, especially our legacy NFT investors, that's always been a top priority here for the team, caring about our community. So great to see them do that. And, I think it's very clear to understand that as soon as they're able to see all the levels and the advantages of being here early, which everyone's extremely early, tier 1, what is there for them, and then as they add weekly or bi-weekly or bi-monthly to their legacy NFT, they're going to be able to go up the ranks and just smash, right through those levels and get those boosts, which are really incentivizing and fantastic rewards. Sheesh. Getting pumped
Absolutely.
up. So great to see that action happening. So the folks in the know are definitely making their moves, and we're hearing them loud and clear. They want more, and boy, do we have a lot more coming. And it just seems that every day gets just even better, and things are lining up. The opportunities are very clear, and it just goes to show that having the right staff, the right set of developers, the experience, who have all bought into it, as well as our community, does make a huge difference. So we'll continue on our path. I love the work that you're doing, Brett, with the team. Alex has also been, since early as we do every day, working and fine tuning. He's always showing, me, and then, when it's your time, I know you get up like at 4:30 in the morning over there. We start sharing, he starts showing you all this stuff. So continuing.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. Yeah, it's looking really good.
Absolutely. So
he wanted to share some out today, and I said, well, let's wait till the white paper, and then we'll show, because people will have a bunch of questions. So we're going to get the white paper out, and then I said, yeah, then we can start sharing screenshots and stuff, how it's all going to look. But he may be done with it all by then. Who knows? We might be ready to launch. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna buckle down and try to get this white paper out, because I know it just answers all the questions people have and gives them more time to top up if that's their strategy. So
it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. So when that first tier starts to get smaller and smaller with the available, capital left in that first tier, how things get exciting, because we'll be, obviously closer and closer. We'll be showing things with presentations and be able to reveal more and more, about what it's all about, the feature sets, and we'll probably have some preliminary pricing, at least business model structure in place, so people can see how it's going to generate revenue. And it's a subscription model, so if you're familiar with subscription models and utility based revenue like this, it's it's a, you know, an exponential growth. And once people are locked in and they're loaded, it's just like anything else. They're paying for it like a utility, whether that's upfront for an annual subscription or by month. We haven't completely decided that yet. I think we know which way we're leaning, but yeah, it'll be something that you can look and compare to other subscription model businesses and see the growth opportunity, as well as the you know, like the multiples that businesses like that are getting, because it is a, you know, a monthly revenue stream. It's not I buy this product, I go home, I consume it, and then I hope that they come back and buy my product again. And also, once they're using the product, they have their passwords locked in and their logins, and they're using that online daily to protect themselves from identity theft and from privacy issues, all those good things. Then you know, they're going to stick with the product, and they'll learn to trust it over time and grow and build and hopefully upgrade to higher and higher levels. So yeah, there's a whole process to that as well. Selling to your existing customers, upgrading your existing customers, in addition to acquiring new customers. It's all part of the growth path, right? And yeah, we'll be sharing more about that and how it all works. And I think it'll build a lot of excitement for the NFTs along the way.
Yes, sir.
Hey, matey.
Wait, I got the wrong one, I think. All right, can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I could hear you. I got a little bit of an echo or feedback, but I'm not sure if somebody else had their mic on or.
It might be on my side. All right. Well, that's going to bring us to the end for today. We're going to do a Q&A here shortly, as we always like to do. Make sure that everyone gets their questions answered. We love this community, very patient. They're all waiting for all of the details to be put out. Hungry and with an appetite for growth and another round of prosperity for all. Let's get this crypto. So we'll be back tomorrow, folks. Same time, 2 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. UTC. We wish you all a great rest of your day or evening. We'll see you all tomorrow.